What happens when the world's artificial intelligence ambitions collide with the physical limits of silicon? In early 2026, the tech industry hit a wall. Data center expansions demanded more processing power than traditional lithography could produce. The race isn't just about designing smarter chips anymore. It is about finding a way to actually build them. And a new superpower is emerging to solve it. According to Next Move Strategy Consulting Analysis, the semiconductor market is projected to reach $1,209.35 billion by 2030, growing at a massive CAGR of 9.57%. This trillion-dollar valuation is no longer driven by smartphones. It is being fueled aggressively by high-voltage power, semiconductors, and intensive network servers. North America continues to drive the design and intellectual property, but the immense pressure to physically manufacture these components is shifting the global supply chain. The latest developments from March 2026 highlight this intense pressure. First, lithography giant ASML just announced a historic breakthrough in extreme ultraviolet light sources. This innovation dramatically boosts high-NA chip output, completely solving the production bottleneck for sub-2 nanometer architectures. But while Europe solves the printing problem, South Korean memory chip players are sounding a massive geopolitical alarm regarding the Middle East. The ongoing Iran crisis threatens to freeze billion-dollar Middle Eastern AI infrastructure projects, paralyzing a critical export market for South Korean DRAM and NAND memory.
The US-Israel war with Iran could disrupt supplies of key semiconductor manufacturing materials. That was according to a South Korean lawmaker on Thursday. South Korea's chip industry supplies around two-thirds of global memory chips. Kim Young-bae said there is a concern that a prolonged conflict will lead to higher energy costs and prices, adding that he'd met with executives from companies such as Samsung Electronics and trade groups. He gave helium as one material that could face disruption. Helium is essential for heat management during semiconductor production. It's only produced in a handful of countries, with Qatar among the leading players in the industry. The warnings come as chip makers grapple with severe supply bottlenecks. That's due to surging chip demand from AI data center operations that's tightened supplies to many other industries, including smartphones, laptops, and cars.
This geographical vulnerability is exactly why the industry is aggressively pivoting its capital. The biggest beneficiary? India. Following the Union Budget 2026, the Indian government has initiated a massive power shift, prioritizing heavy capital subsidies over standard operating support to build a resilient ecosystem.
India has started a new semiconductor industry, and in the entire semiconductor industry, lithography, which basically means printing the circuit on the wafer, most complex and the most precision work which is required to be done. ASML here in Netherlands is world's leading provider of lithographic tools. Our fab in Dholera will be using the ASML equipment. This is going to be a major thing for India because many of the equipment manufacturers from all over the world are now looking at a base in India because of the design capabilities, because of the talent, and because of the consistent policies of our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji.
Because of this strategic move, the APAC region is cementing its dominance. Major players like Tata Electronics and Micron are officially beginning commercial chip production on Indian soil this year. The semiconductor market is no longer just about who can design the smartest AI. It is about capital, manufacturing resilience, and defying the laws of physics. To understand the full scope of this $1,209 billion market shift, read the full report at Next Move Strategy Consulting. Link in the description. Thank you for watching.